Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video was literally one of my most recently requested videos, and it is my 6-month boob job update. I literally still get questions every day like, when are you filming? Like, I want to know how you're going. So I asked you guys on Instagram maybe 2 weeks ago now to send in your questions you may have. Now I did save them all and put them in an album. Here we go. So I have quite a few to get through. So I'm just gonna jump straight into it.
Got a bed, put your name on it. Put your name on it. Got a kiss, put your name on it. Put your name on it.
How long do the scars take to fade and not be so sore to touch? So I still have scarring because I got a lift and a nipple realignment as well. So I have scars that go down from here, scars underneath, and I have a scar around my nipple because he cut my nipple. I know that sounds like really cringe, but he cut my nipple like to a smaller size and like basically like sewed it back on and realigned them so they looked symmetrical and normal. So yeah, I still do have very faint scars, but they do say it does take about a year for like the scarring and stuff to heal. I don't know if like scars are scars. Like, I think you'll always see them for life, but they're not noticeable as much anymore. So I'm keen to see what they're going to look like in 6 months. But sore to touch, probably the first, I'd say, month and a half. Like, I wasn't proper like could grab onto them like I can now. I think like maybe even 2 months, like properly, like they did stay like quite tender for a while, which I personally didn't think. Like, I just thought maybe after like a couple of weeks like they'd be fine, but yeah, they are quite tender for quite a while after you get them done, so I guess keep that in mind. Do you sleep upside down? Is it painful? Or do you mean on my stomach? Yeah, I sleep like on the side, on my stomach, on my back. It's not uncomfortable at all right now. When I first got them done, obviously slept on my back. When I did try to like go onto the side, I just did it like very slightly. Like every night I would like move a little to the side. But yeah, that wasn't for like, maybe I was like on my back for maybe a month, I think, until I could fully like lay on my stomach, from what I can remember. Do I experience any pain? Like at the moment, no, none. No pain at all, thank God. And if you do experience pain like at the 6-month mark, then something is wrong, and I would definitely go see your surgeon or doctor. But yeah, I have no pain at the moment whatsoever. Do I regret getting them done? Hell no. It's literally one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. It's made me a lot more confident wearing clothes. Like before, oh, I cannot begin to tell you how sad looking they were because I'd lost so much weight, and obviously I had a lot of fat in my boobs. Like they basically just look like deflated balloons, like just skin tits. Like that's literally what I used to call them. Like it just, there was no shape to them. They were just full of skin. Like my bra size would still be a double D, but just filled with skin. So that's why in some tops and stuff like that, my boobs would look big and good. But then as soon as the bra came off, like saggy, just not nice. Have I lost any nipple sensation at all? So I have full sensation in this nipple. I probably have 3/4 of sensation in this nipple, but I'm not really fussed about that. He did sort of tell me that I could lose sensation for a while, but it could come back like over time. Like this has come back more than, let's say, 3 months ago. Like this was probably like half numb, now it's like 3/4 numb. So I think the nerves are kind of taking a little bit longer in this nipple to like, I don't know, rejuvenate and come back to life, I guess. But yeah, that doesn't really bother me, so I don't really mind. Yeah, someone said, weren't you already blessed with big boobs? Well, yes, I was before I started losing weight. Like I had like double DEs and then all gone. Happy with the size I got. To be honest, I'm I was this close to going one size bigger because I was bigger back then. Like 6 months ago, I was 5 kilos heavier. So I was gonna go 400cc, and he goes, that's a bit risky. Like they could look too big on your body type. And that was back then. So imagine now if I had 400cc, that would have looked crazy. I know they're not that much bigger in size, but I'm happy with the size I have now. Like even sometimes people are like, oh my God, your boobs look too big. Like now that you've lost weight, like your boobs just look so big for your body. But like, I just think personally, they look perfect within my body. Like I was like this close to changing my mind last minute and being like, nah, fuck it, let's go bigger. Because everyone always says like, you always regret your size, just go that size bigger. And like after the swelling's down, like, you know, like they'll look smaller. Oh, I'm just so glad, so glad. How much have they dropped since the operation? So a lot. Even some people still say like they still need to drop, which I agree with. So when I first had them done, they were like, well, they felt like they were like right underneath my collarbones, like literally like sitting up here, and I was like, oh my God. I freaked out. And obviously over time they still need to drop. Like apparently it takes 1 full year for your boobs to completely heal, and that's what they're going to look like after a year. So but I personally like them like this. Like I didn't get a boob job for my boobs to drop. I want them to be perky, and you know, I want them to sit up like this when I'm not wearing tops and stuff like that. So I hope they don't drop too much, but obviously, you know, you can't help what your body does. But yeah, they definitely have dropped a lot. Do you see any irregularities? Did I say that right? In both sides. I feel like this, wait, which one? I think this one is slightly bigger up the top. Like it feels like, I don't know, like compared to this one, like up here, I can feel it like the tiniest bit. But when I'm not wearing a bra, I'm just looking in the mirror, they look pretty symmetrical. The one thing I was like a little bit like about was my areolas. So one of them looks a tiny bit bigger than the other. But again, like I'm not really fussed about that. Like who's gonna see it apart from me and my boyfriend, honestly. But like, yeah, I'm happy with the shape and like the size, but like one of them, but then in some temperatures, like when you're cold, like they obviously shrivel up and they look fine. But then when it's like hot, like normal temperature, one of them does look a little bit bigger than the other, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but I don't know. I'm not really fussed about it. Like honestly, like I don't even take note anymore, but if I was to be specific, that's like my thoughts on it. How much was it? This is a very common question. Because I got a lift as well as the implants, mine was $15,000. So goodbye. Are you genuinely happy with how they turned out? Yes. Well, anything to be honest is better than before, but the only thing really is the areolas, like but as I said, not really that fast. Like I've seen worse, honestly, but yeah, like I am quite happy with like how they're sitting and how they look in like clothes, and how they look without any clothes. Like yeah, I am really happy with them. If I could go back, would I do it again? 110%. Even though the first 2 days I felt like I was gonna die, 100% would do it again. Can I lift weights now? So I didn't lift heavy for about 3 months just because I just wanted to let them heal. I didn't want anything to happen internally. Yeah, 3 months I didn't lift heavy. I was probably lifting like 5 or 6 kilos at F45. I was going very, very light in my weights. It's only just the past like 2 or 3 months is when I've been upping my weight. Now I'm lifting as the heaviest I've ever lifted, even before my surgery. Are you worried about breast implant illness? I actually didn't know about it until I saw Carissa's video. Carissa is a YouTuber and she got her boobs done, and obviously her body must have reacted to it, and she kind of like broke out. She was just really sick, and they realized it was from her breast implants, so she got them removed. She did a massive video and story about it, just about how, you know, this, I think it was like the silicone or something leaked or something like that, had effect on her body. Yeah, you know what, it did cross my mind, and you know, I obviously did have that at the back of my mind when I did book my surgery, thinking, oh, something could go wrong. Like there was a possibility that it didn't agree with my body, but it was a risk I was willing to take. That doesn't usually happen. Like it is pretty rare, like your body to reject implants. Like I've never really heard stories about that. So yeah, I was feeling like confident going in, but yeah, I haven't had any like symptoms like discomfort, like redness, inflammation or anything like that. So I think I'm good. Does it feel weird? Like, what does it feel like? They just feel like normal boobs now. Like the first like 2 weeks, it was like, what is on my chest? Like it felt like I could feel the boobs like on my chest. I was like, is this gonna go away? Like, am I not gonna know that they're there? Literally, they're just a part of my body now. I have no idea. Is it worth the pain? Yes, it is worth the pain. Have you lost, okay, this is a very popular question. Have you lost anything off your boobs during your weight loss journey in the past 6 months? No, because they are like fake implants and you can't really lose weight off your boobs when you have fake boobs. But I have gotten a few like comments and stuff saying my boobs look bigger now that I've lost weight, like because I've lost like inches around my waist and like around this area of my body. They do look a bit bigger, and I do have to agree with that. They do look a little bit bigger when I'm wearing like crop tops or like tight singlets like this, just because I am a little bit thinner around the waist now. But it definitely doesn't look like, whoa, like that bitch's boobs are like way too big. Like it doesn't look like that at all. But like just comparing to 6 months ago when I was 5 kilos heavier, they did look a little bit like more like, I don't know, like natural, is that the word? I'm still really happy with how they look on my body, but I'm not going to be losing that much more weight anyway, so I'm not really fussed about that. Do I wish I went bigger? No. I said that before. No, 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 no. Can I get massages? Do you mean like back massages? Because yeah, you can. I can lay on my stomach now. Did most of your tops still fit after you got your boobs done? And do you find tops fit better now? Yeah, most of my tops actually that I had before my boob job fit me even better, yeah. Now, they just sit nicer. I don't have to wear a bra with some tops. I actually like never wear bras, like with underwire, like never. The only thing that I wear is like tight singlets, or I'd wear my gym crops underneath like t-shirts, or I would just not wear a bra. I haven't wore a bra, like a proper underwire bra since my surgery. Would you recommend getting a boob job for someone who was thinking about it? You know what, I'm not going to recommend or say it's hard to explain, but I'm not like promoting plastic surgery, but I'm saying personally for me, I love it. If it's something that you've been looking into for years, just do it. I personally had a really good experience. My recovery was really good. I only really took 2 weeks off work and then I was back at it. But yeah, it's all up to really personal preference. I'm not gonna like, you know, persuade you into doing something that it's like a pretty big thing. Like it's not cheap. It's like, yeah, 10-15 grand. But yeah, I just go for it. If it's something that you've always wanted to do for yourself, I would say just go for it. So standard, I knew that was gonna happen. My battery died and my spare battery is in the salon. So I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I will make sure I film a yearly update to see if anything has changed, but they're pretty much all of my mostly asked questions about my boobs. If you have any other questions that you'd like answered, leave them in the comments below, because I'll spend a few hours going through them and, you know, trying to reply to you guys, because I know that having a boob job is a pretty big deal, so I'd like to help you guys as much as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
I did.